Here we're going to talk about how to make a copy of a class with the content but no student work, or it won't have some of the announcements, but you can make a copy of a Google Class with coursework or material or all that already included. Or you can make a new class and reuse content from previous classes. So let's start with how to make a copy of a class. If I'm on kind of my homepage of Google Classroom where I have got all of the different classes, and I've got a lot here, and I find the one that I want. So let's say I want to copy this class and all the material that was in it. I can find the three little dots and find copy. I can rename it. I have all the same options of when I create a new course, and it says here that the new course copies, classworks, rosters, and announcements will not be copied. I can change the name if I want to, because I probably don't want a copy of, but I'm going to leave it. Then I push copy. I will say that depending on how much content or assignments or material you have, it might take some time for this copy to be created. But you can copy all of that. As it comes in, it'll come up here and say creating class, the first one there. We'll let that one go because there's not much more. We'll come back to that one. Well, actually, this is a copy of a course that I've made. So we'll look at this one. So this is a copy of. So if I go to people, there's no one here. I have to invite my students, just like the start of any other semester, 9 weeks, or school year. The classwork all comes in. This is all of the classwork that I've put in. It's got my topics here and everything in there that I want. Everything is in as a draft, so students cannot see it. So now I can go in and edit it just like any other draft. And I can change the details. I can switch out files here. Anything that I need to switch out, and then I can assign just like normal. This is the process if you're copying a class. The other option that you have from your home screen is just to create a new class for this year. And I can create it. I would add my students just like I have in the past. From in this class, once it copies my new class here, I have no classwork in here, but I can pull from other classes. When I go to create, use post, I can search. Here will give me the search of all of my other classes that I've built in Google Classroom, and I can pull content from there. From here, I can find a previous course that I've used and go in and see the assignments or any content that I've had in there. I can then pull it in and click reuse. This will bring it into my new Google Classroom, and I have the editing feature. So if I want to edit it in any way or leave it exactly the same, and click assign. Those are your two options to reuse either assignments or to copy an entire class in Google Classroom.